How's it going, everyone? We have some new news coming out to some of the players that the Packers are signing onto their practice squad, as well as a player that they actually put a waiver claim in, as well as some players that we unfortunately lost to waivers. Some of them stung. So starting with the players that didn't make the initial 53-man roster and didn't pass through waivers and were claimed by another team. First one, this one stings. Shocked he didn't make the roster initially, but it made sense also. Anthony Johnson Jr., he is going to go to the Giants as he was claimed on waivers. And then Cheesehead TV kind of put the rest of the players on here. So Grant DeBose is going to go to the Dolphins. Royce Newman's going to the Bucks. And then Samori Toure, who wasn't actually claimed on waivers, is deciding to sign with the Chicago Bears practice squad. So neither of those players will be joining back with the Packers on the practice squad. Anthony Johnson Jr. and Grant DeBose are the big two for me that kind of hurt. Was hoping both of them would make the squad, but they didn't. Now, a few more players that are not coming back to the Packers as this news is literally happening and being reported as I'm making this video. Bill Huber has just reported that Kristen Welch is not going to be returning to the Packers. That one hurts a bit too. He had a good preseason for us. Was a pretty good player in the preseason and special teams. So that one hurts a bit. And then also Matt Schneidman reported that the same with Caleb Jones. So Caleb Jones will not be coming back to the Packers. And then the last big one that just got reported, this is from the Pewter Report. He's like a Bucks beat reporter. The Bucks are signing former Tulane quarterback Michael Pratt to their practice squad. Pratt was the number 3 QB in Green Bay and was released, so Michael Pratt will not be returning. Now, as for the players that aren't making the squad or have signed to the practice squad for the Packers, quarterback Sean Clifford is signing to the practice squad. This one was a bit expected. Glad to see it happen, and he's probably still a week 1 call-up potentially, especially with Malik Willis being so new to the offense. So there is a big chance he could get signed up for week 1 or called up for week 1 at least. Then we have running back Ellis Merriweather getting signed to the practice squad per Ryan Wood. And Ryan Wood also tweeted out that they are expected to sign defensive lineman James Esther to the practice squad. And Messiah Swinson also to the practice squad. So we're starting to get a little of known names that we did cut, but are making it to the practice squad. And now lastly, the Packers did put in a waiver claim. I'm not sure how many waiver claims they actually put in. Based off, we were 25th on the waiver claim list. So we were awarded kicker Braden Narvison from the Tennessee Titans, which was a little bit of a shock because a lot of beat reporters essentially are like, well, he's probably not going to get claimed or signed by the Packers, considering they probably could have just traded for him in the Malik Willis trade. It would have been an easy throw-in pick or a player to have in there, but they didn't. Well, apparently the Packers were impressed enough by his preseason to actually put in a waiver claim, and they are awarded a kicker. So we have a second kicker on our squad to compete with Greg Joseph already. Very fast. A little bit about new kicker Braden Narvison. According to Andy Herman, he went 6 for 7 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points, and his one missed field goal was from 58. That was throughout this entire preseason. So a pretty good preseason. The reason he didn't make the roster is because, well, he was competing against Nick Folk, who missed like 1 field goal last year. So he's pretty much the assumed starter and wasn't really going to unseat him. And that's why Braden was released by the Tennessee Titans. Also, to add another tweet on here that I found shortly after from Paul Brettel, talking about Braden's pretty much collegiate stats of how he went in college. A little further down, in college, Narvison made 196 out of 197 extra points, so very great there. And 71 out of 91 field goals, which was good for a 78 field goal percentage. That sounds terrible, but he was 26 from 32, from 40 to 49, and 4 for 12 from 50 plus. So it seems like he can't really hit the long ones, and that's what brought down that field goal percentage. If he can hit the chip shots and from 40 to 49 and he struggles with the long range, I'll kind of take that over like, well, Anders Carlson, yeah, he could kick it from 60, but he can't make a 32-yarder. That's a problem in my eyes. Or he sucks with extra points. That's a problem. If he can get the easy ones and struggles with the harder ones, all right, that sounds like an upgrade. But we'll see how this whole thing plays out with Greg Joseph. But that's about all the current reports that are coming out. I'm pretty sure more are going to come out, probably even within the hour as teams and the Packers sign more players to their practice squad. I'll probably make a more encompassing video of the remaining players that got signed for the Packers probably early tomorrow, considering I got work today. So, but let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.